Look at this day in history. May 12th.
In 1820, Florence Nightingale, considered the founder of modern nursing, was born in Florence, Italy. On this day in 1943, Axis forces in North Africa surrendered to the Allies in World War II. Today in 2002, former President Jimmy Carter became the first American president to visit Fidel Castro's Cuba. And on this day in 1957, A.J. Foyt began his colossal racing career in a midget stock car. Foyt went on to win 4 Indy 500s. His need for speed led to some serious injuries. A doctor once pronounced him dead at the scene. But Foyt jumped back in the driver's seat and raced to the Motorsports Hall of Fame. And that's
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Nayla.
And this is Michael.
Bring your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2015, A-Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School.
Please be seated.
Today's math problem is, not only are gifts given, but also moms are taken out to brunch or treated to a nice breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Oh yeah, even if you don't get out, nice groceries, desserts, and all more add up. Research shows that 54.7% of us take mom out to eat, spending about a total of x minus 2.5 plus x to the second power divided by 8, and if x equals 4, basically how much money did they spend on their mothers? Be sure to tell your math teacher if you can solve it.
Now here's Lily with today's weather.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. It was 66 degrees this morning. We have a slight chance of rain and showers today and should reach a high of 87 degrees. Here's weather for the remainder of the week. Now back to Nayla and Michael.
Thanks, Lily. Today's word of the day is salient. Salient means prominent, something that sticks out. Salient sounds like sail ants. So in today's cartoon, the caption reads, "The salient feature of sail ants is their large wings." Once again, today's word of the day is salient. Now here's a message from Mr. Muffaletto.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Mr. Muffaletto, and I'm coming to you today with some questions and answers for PBIS. As you know, tomorrow is a big PBIS visit, so we'll have many visitors in the building looking at how our PBIS and HOOT program works. Yeah, will you know on me? Okay. We went over questions yesterday for some of the students, what you might get interviewed about. Today I want to go over with the teachers some of the questions that they might find posed to them tomorrow. And I have here Ms. Carter to help us. Hello, Ms. Carter.
Hello.
My first question, Ms. Carter, here are 4 choices. Dundalk Middle School is lucky enough to have 2 PBIS co-chairmen. And Ms. Carter, who might they be?
Well, that would be Mr. James Roth and Mr. Brian Muffaletto.
Good job, Ms. Carter. Excellent answer. Next question, Ms. Carter, for teachers. Who is the vice principal in charge of PBIS at Dundalk Middle School? Answer?
Well, Mr. Muffaletto, that would be Mr. Brian Wagner.
Thank you, Ms. Carter. And our final question for all the teachers. Who is our PBIS coach, Ms. Carter?
Well, that would be the wonderful Miss Colleen Kelly.
Thank you, Miss Carter. All of these questions are possible questions and answers that can be posed to teachers tomorrow. Teachers, I've put in your mailboxes any questions that you might have and answers. I've also put in a schedule of rooms that we'll be visiting. Please make sure we're passing out PBIS hoots fast and furious. This concludes my announcement. Now back to Michael and Nayla.
Hey guys.
Okay. Help DMS with money and prizes by donating broken writing utensils and TerraCycle box in the cafeteria.
Here's an announcement from our ESOL team.
Hello, my name is Boris Akor. I am from Cameroon. Where we speak French. This is how we say hello in French. Salut. 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 Now try to say with me. Salut.
What's the word?
Oh, the word is salut.
Salut.
Salut, which means hello. Oh, and our chorus concert will be this Wednesday evening at 6:30 p.m. There are mandatory rehearsals today in the auditorium. 7th graders should report during Mod 2, 8th graders should report during Mod 3, and 6th graders should report during Mod 5-6.
Ahoy, 7th grade mates. Don't forget to turn in your money and permission slips to Miss Wojcik by Friday, May 22nd for the field trip. Now for the words of wisdom. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Nayla with a few words of wisdom. We live in a violent world. Young people are hospitalized or die every day as a result of violence. Perhaps you've been touched by violence, or maybe you know someone who has. Pope John Paul II has these words to say to those individuals who act violently. The cruelty of violence leads nowhere. No good is obtained by contributing to its growth. Seek the roads of dialogue and not those of violence. His plea is for us human beings to communicate with each other and to create a dialogue, to talk about all the things that concern us all, instead of resorting to violence. If something is upsetting you or you feel you are angry enough to lash out, talk to somebody you trust, a teacher, counselor, parent, or spiritual leader. Seek the road of dialogue, not violence. With something to think about, this is Nayla. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. Homeroom teachers, this announcement is for you. Please check your email to review your list that was sent out to you by Ms. Mullen. Some students will be expected to take park end-of-year makeup testing this morning. Again, homeroom teachers, please check your email sent from Ms. Mullen to review that list to make sure any students in your homeroom after announcements will go to the appropriate location for end-of-year park makeup testing. For students who are scheduled to take park makeup testing, again, this is a great opportunity to showcase not only what you know, what you've learned throughout the course of the year, and the improvement that you have made here at Dundalk Middle School. Also, just want to thank students this morning for getting to homeroom on time. The hallways, students were safe, respectful, and responsible in the hallways. That expectation needs to continue for the entire day. Again, students, while you're in the hallway, all students must be walking in the hallways quietly in an orderly fashion, and you must be on time to class. Teachers, please hold students accountable with appropriate classroom consequences if students continue to come late to your classroom. And so students, you know the expectation. Also, students, this is a reminder that in the next few weeks we will be having some field trips and field days planned for students in addition to final exams. Students, in order for you to be able to attend the different grade level field trips or end of year activities, you cannot be suspended out of school or receive ALC, or you will be not be able to participate in those activities. Remember, students, we want to make sure all of you become globally competitive graduates. It starts by coming to school every day with a positive attitude and applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we will do whatever it takes to get you to there. Again, what you do today will impact who you are and what you do tomorrow. Thank you. Let's make it a great day. Now back to Michael and Nayla.
So this is Michael.
And Nayla,
reminding you to have a terrific Tuesday.